The Netherlands likes to share. Systematic and mathematically equivalent to what is...
Share? Share? Bro, there are people here who literally ask money back for 15 cents, bro. What do you mean share?
Yo, that was absolutely crazy, but you know what's even more crazy? That you still haven't joined my Discord, bro. Join it, bro. Look, all my videos right here. Here you can see all the videos I got recorded currently and will upload soon. And these are the requests, bro. People request videos and now I fucking watch them, bro. And here you see what I'm planning to watch later on. And not only that, we just got some bunch of just a public room where you can chat shit all you want. Got memes, got music, got wallpapers, bro. Look at these wallpapers. Look at them. They clean as fuck. Look at the must-watch shows, bro, this season and other seasons. Where you can recommend anime you should watch. Must-reads. You like some manga? We got them, bro. Anyway, just make sure to join the Discord and fucking come chill, man. Let's go.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to VV's Channel. Leave a like, subscribe now from the Kingdom. And get Discord for, whatever this is. Okay, so, geography, oh my lord. Hold up. Geography, right? Okay. Whatever. Now, Netherlands. Hey, fun fact: I'm, in fact, Dutch. As if you didn't already know. Anyway, so I saw this. I was like, you know what? Hey, let me see if this guy who did research about my country knows more than me, because he probably does. Let's be honest. Because I honestly. I might be like one of the few Dutch people that has actually have never been in Amsterdam. What? You're Dutch? You've never been? You don't live in Amsterdam? No, not everyone lives in Amsterdam. God damn, bro. All right, well, let's see what this is. Let's
a little
see.
awkward. Why? Because 2 years ago, my Dutch friend Vincent, who used to do the animations before I...
Can we start at the beginning?
Hey guys, so this is gonna be
Okay.
a little awkward. Why? Because 2 years ago, my Dutch friend Vincent, who used to do the animations before I regrettably hired Ken...
Wait, what?
He came and visited here in LA. Long story short, I promised him he could be in the Netherlands episode, so we pre-shot some footage, and this was the intro we made. I flew over. This guy, a real Dutchman, say hi to Vincent. Right here. Hey, Vincent.
Ah, yeah, of course. Yes, of course. He is tall. Of course.
Look, Vincent, I know the Dutch are tall, but just step down from the box, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. That's more reasonable. He's still pretty tall though, I think. He looks tall because like you can see it on his like upper body. If your upper body is like longer than like the rest of your body, you know someone's tall.
You get off of your box then.
Oh. He also was standing on the box. Okay.
Good for me.
I can never top those days. Oh, and this episode is on the Netherlands.
It's time to learn geography.
Now! Everybody, I'm your host, Barbs.
Of
Now,
course.
there are many countries that deal with water issues. Some lack water, some have too much water, and some, like the Netherlands, have bridled the wild stallion and have learned how to control the water and use it to their advantage. Water is probably the
Facts.
most powerful element in the Netherlands, and without it, they would be, I don't know, pretty useless. So what do you say, 2016 Vincent?
En
Pretty
dan
much.
nu politieke geografie.
So yeah, stop calling this place Holland. That's just one part of
Oh, facts, bro. I hate. I mean, unless it's in your language, all right? Because like, I heard in like Italian it's Hollanda or something, and that's like the Netherlands. If that's actually how you say the Netherlands in your language, then it's okay. But if you like are English, all right, and you call the Netherlands Holland, you're fucking dumb. You're only like talking about. Here, you see it there. Like, you're only talking about 20% of the fucking country. I mean, it's a small country, don't get me wrong. But still.
the country, even though their country's national tourism website is called Holland.com. You're not helping us here, Dutchies. Oh, and hey,
No,
there's a town
no.
called The Hulk. First of all, the country is located in northwestern
The Hulk,
Europe
okay.
along the North Sea, bordered by Germany and Belgium. The country
Mm-hmm.
is divided into 12 provinces. Here's 2016 Vincent naming all of them for you.
They are Limburg, Noord-Holland, Zeeland, Zuid-Holland, Utrecht, Gelderland, Overijssel, Drenthe, Groningen, Friesland, North-Holland, and the newest province, Flevoland. Almost all of Flevoland was reclaimed from the Zuiderzee in the 1950s. So besides being famous for making cheese and clogs, we also make our own land.
The country kind of has two
Yeah. yeah, that actually happened. Yeah, I'm still... I remember when I heard that shit. Like, yo, that place, that's like we made that. Like, what? How can we make land? What the hell?
Capitals: Amsterdam, the largest city and economic hub of the country, and home to the Royal Palace. And just to skip over, the third largest city, The Hague, acts as the second capital, which holds the seat of government, as well as the International Court of Justice. The second largest city, though, would be Rotterdam, which holds the busiest seaport in all of Europe. The busiest airport, though, is of course Amsterdam's Schiphol International, Europe's third busiest airport, carrying nearly 70 million passengers annually. Now we reach the overseas territories. Apart from the mainland European part, the country actually holds sovereignty over 6 other island entities.
For real? Wait, really? I never knew this. Hold up.
In the Caribbean, remnants of the colonial past. These are collectively called the Dutch Caribbean. And here's where it gets a little confusing. Technically, the Netherlands is a country made up of 4 countries. The mainland Netherlands, as well as 3 other constituent countries. Kind of like what Wales and Scotland are to the UK. They are Aruba, Curacao, and St. Martin, which is actually half of an island shared with the French overseas territory of the same name, but in French. This means that this one island is the only area which the Netherlands technically borders France. These guys hold a high level of autonomy. They can have their own constitutions and currency. Otherwise, the remaining 3 islands are Bonaire, St. Eustatius, and Little Saba, which by the way has the shortest airport runway in the world. These 3 fall under the title of
What the hell? Okay, cool. The shortest air. Okay, whatever, man.
special municipalities and do not belong to any province. They are directly controlled by the Dutch government. However, in 2011, they decided to switch currencies and adopt the US dollar. All these islands lie in the sub-region
So they decided to go broke. Okay, cool.
known as the Lesser Antilles. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire are usually referred to as the ABC Islands, lying in the sub-region of the Leeward Antilles, whereas St. Eustatius, Saba, and St. Martin, usually called the SSS Islands, are located in the sub-region of the Leeward Islands. Keep in mind, at one point, all 6 of these islands were called the Netherland Antilles and operated collectively as a single constituent country with the capital at Willemstad in Curacao. They even competed separately in the Olympics. With the exception of Aruba, who had autonomy in 1986, it wasn't until the early 2000s when they all voted for their future, and it kind of went like this. Okay guys, you have 4 options for your future. Choose wisely. You can have closer ties to us, remain just as you are in the Netherlands Antilles, autonomy as a constituent country within the Kingdom of the Netherlands, or you can opt for complete independence as a new nation and break away from us.
We vote for autonomy as constituent countries.
Me too. What the?
We want closer ties and we'll settle for special municipality status.
Really, Bonaire? You're one of us, the ABC Islands. You're really gonna ditch us like that and leave us with this half-Frenchy magoo?
Yep, deal with it. And that's basically how it went down. So there you go. That's how you make a Netherlands. Waterways dominate the country though. There's even a town with no roads and only canals. But how did it end up this way? Somewhere around the 9th century, people were kind of fed up with all the flooding and they invented these seawalls known as dikes.
No way. Getting fed up about floodings? What? Nah. It's not like New York is like celebrating it right now. God damn, I'm sorry. That was a bit dark.
Dikes which surrounded polders or reclaimed land plots protected by the dikes. To this day, the Netherlands has reclaimed about 1/5 of its total landmass from the sea.
So, what would happen if all the dikes were destroyed and all the water just came and flooded everything?
Scientists
We would be fucked. Like 80% of the country just it's just water then. Even the land we made, it's all gonna be water.
speculate that the country would go from looking like this to this.
Yep.
Whoa, Amsterdam would be gone.
Yep. Luckily, the Dutch are fantastic.
Why is Amsterdam so important? I don't get it. What's so great about Amsterdam? Is it really just the weed? Is that literally the only thing? And you horny bastards because of the red light district? Come on, man.
Fantastic engineers and have been taming this dragon for centuries. And speaking of engineering, there are so many notable spots to check out in case you ever visit. So many museums, but the most notable
Yeah, I've never been there. Never been here, never been there, never been here, and never been there. So yeah, I'm the most Dutch person you ever know.
one probably being the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, the Royal Palace, the Van Gogh Museum, the Anne Frank House, numerous castles like these, numerous
Also never been there.
star-shaped fortress towns,
been
so
there.
many amusement parks like these.
Hey, hold up. Now this is more like it, bro. I mean, I wouldn't call this a oh yeah, that's really an amusement park, but the one behind me, yeah, 100%. This one is a bit meh, you know. This one is also eh. This one, I've actually never been here, and the best one, obviously, the Efteling. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Okay. So if you ever visit the Efteling, or this one, which used to be Six Flags, but it's now called Wallaby for some reason. I don't know.
The enclaves and exclaves of Barrel Nassau. We talked about this in the Belgium episode. The world's largest flower garden at Keukenhof, Austerlitz Pyramid, this prehistoric burial site, and of course there are somewhere around 1,000 historic windmills left in the country from the 1800s, mostly in the Kinderdijk area, a UNESCO.
Hey, let's go. Oh man. Okay. That's funny because that's literally like above. You don't know where I'm living, but it's like a there's like a river like right next to it, and I live in the. I don't know if I should say this. You know what? Let's that's not that's not. You know what? Let's not say that.
Heritage site. Keep in mind though, the country has a ton of modern wind turbines that help supply energy to the nation, a topic that will be discussed in Greek philosopher Pythias visited in the 3rd century BC, and he said about this place, more people have died in the struggle against water than in the struggle against men. The Netherlands is really unlike any other country in Europe because in order for them to even have physical land, a lot of work has to go into it. For one, the country is the lowest country in Europe, elevation-wise. Over a quarter of the land and a fifth of the population lies below sea level, and about half of the land lies less than a meter above sea level. The lowest point actually being here at Zuidplaspolder, and the highest point of the mainland European part of the country at a small hill called Valseberg, just over 1,000 feet or 322 meters high. However, in the
Yeah, you can't really call it a mountain, so we just call it hill. You know, we just call it a hill instead because it's nothing, bro. Like if you compare it to like what Germany has, like it's literally nothing.
In the entire kingdom of the Netherlands, the highest point would actually be Mount Scenery, a potentially active volcano on the island of Saba in the Caribbean. Back to mainland Europe though. Within this complex system of waterways and canals, the famous Rhine River that goes through all of Europe and the longest in the country actually ends in Rotterdam. The largest body of water would be Lake or Bay Ijsselmeer, contained within the N302 and E22 highways. In order to manage all the flooding in the south though, the Netherlands has undergone one of the largest engineering projects in modern history. The Delta Works is a series of massive elevated levees that close off sea estuaries, preventing flooding. They even have backup levees in case one down the line bursts. In the north,
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. Like, it's actually pretty impressive. I've been there.
though, the Walden Islands act as kind of like natural barriers against the sea. All this land reclamation has left many of the inland areas exposed to what are labeled as the largest open sand drifts in Europe. Keep in mind, they are not deserts, but rather strange, wet, sandy plots in the middle of green shrubbery. A rare natural sight
Never
to come
been
across
there.
anywhere in the world. So, in a nutshell, the entire country is basically one big river delta.
We should hang out sometime.
Whew, so that's just about it for now. I gotta get my triple shot of espresso break, which means we need a guy who knows a few things.
Besides
Oh, hold on, yo, this is coming out, bro. Yo. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay.
Chaos, the Netherlands is quite a powerful nation considering its size. They rank in the top 20 largest world economies, usually around 17th or 16th place, and they rank somewhere in the top 5 to 10 largest exporters on Earth.
We used to be the biggest till, you know, other people decided, hey, let's build bigger. Oh man, it's always a competition. Always bigger and better. You can't just give us anything, can you? We only have more knowledge about water because it's actually necessary to live. Oh man.
In fact, they have the oldest stock exchange in the world, dating back to 1602.
Didn't that lead to like
Although we were the first ones who were allowed to trade with Japan, so that's a pretty big achievement if you ask me.
the whole tulip mania thing where people sold a single bulb for the price of like an entire ship?
That was not the stock market. That was just a socioeconomic phenomenon, and at its height sold for 10 times the annual wage of a skilled craftsman. Anyway, today,
Okay.
although they produce about 80% of the world's tulips and over half of the world's cut flower exports, their economy is mostly driven by the service and energy sectors. After the discovery of a natural gas field in 1959, the Dutch became a fuel powerhouse. The Shell company became the largest and most internationally recognized
Wait. Shell is Dutch? Are you kidding me? No way. Okay, yo, I didn't know that. I am so... I can't believe how little I know about my country, bro. It's such a small ass country and I know almost no shit, bro.
Company in the
No,
world.
nothing.
Besides the petroleum industry, though, the Dutch are well known for their electronics
Philips,
and tech
right?
innovation. The company
Yeah,
Philips
alright, I
invented
knew
the
that, I
audio
knew
tape,
that.
which helped pioneer other formats like videotapes, CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays.
Yeah, the company was Dutch, but keep in mind it was invented in Hasselt, Belgium.
Oh, Belgium. We love you, but
We love you. Hold up. You speaking for Nah, bro. I mean, I won't say we hate Belgium, but most if you ask most Dutch people like what's your opinion about Belgium, they're probably not gonna be that positive. Let's just say that. They just most of them just say they talk retarded Dutch. That's kind of it.
don't try to take this from us.
Otherwise, the Dutch have made great strides towards environmental protection. It's not uncommon to find Animal Crossing bridges to allow wildlife to cross over highways. Over 70 mammal species exist here, such as hares, hedgehogs, stoats, and deer. In addition,
Never seen
according to
them.
their government website, they produce over 65 billion euros in vegetable, fruit, flour, meat, and dairy products. Speaking of which, the modern orange-colored carrot was originally
Yeah, I knew
bred-
that. I knew that. Like the carrot used to be like less, or it was a bit orange or yellowish or something like that, but we made it orange or somehow. Just like with what's it called? The peppers, right? You got red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers. You also have orange peppers, okay? Trust me, Google it. There are orange peppers, I swear. I'm not capping.
Red orange here in the Netherlands to specifically honor the king. Since then, orange carrots are now kind of an international staple. And speaking of which, food! Some top notable dishes you guys, the Dutch geography peeps,
Hey,
suggested
hold
me.
up. What we got? What we got? So we got like, I think poffertjes, pannenkoeken, bitterballen. I don't know what the fuck this is. Apple pie, I think. Yeah, this is disgusting. Cheese, I assume, right? Yeah. This is probably haring, right? And what is that? I have no idea. Alright, well, he's gonna tell me probably.
You mentioned
Alright, tell
include
me.
things like various types of stampots, Dutch
Ugh.
pancakes with powdered sugar, apple tarts, bitter balls,
Yes.
split pea soup, rookworst,
Yes.
stroopwafels.
Great.
So many potato dishes.
not a-
Brine
not a
herring
fan.
and smoked eel. Gin was
Never ate
invented here. Sorry, Brits. For breakfast, chocolate sprinkles on toast is common.
Breakfast. Yeah, right. That you have to. Nah. Nah. I mean, it's true, but you know, breakfast. Really? Who the fuck eats breakfast, bro? Who the fuck eats breakfast? I don't even get up before. Like, I get up like what I don't know, 11, something like that. You really think I'm gonna eat breakfast at 11? Nah. I'm just gonna wait till 12 or 1 and just eat brunch. Fuck that.
And the pride and joy of the nation, Gouda cheese. Yep,
Disgusting.
that's how you pronounce it, guys. Oh, and keep in mind, they used to be the largest beer exporters in the world, Heineken being their top brand
Also
until Mexico
disgusting.
beat them in 2010.
Oh wow, cool.
It's also important to note that you will probably find lots of Indonesian and Surinamese dishes like satay or
Yeah.
salted cod buns. A little cultural cue that hints towards the colonial past, which brings us to...
Thank you, Noah. Follow him on Instagram.
Yep.
Okay, I like the special effects.
Okay, that just happened. Now, in Europe, you have all different types of people that operate with all different customs and ideologies. Here, they have two sayings that kind of sum up how a lot of their country operates. Meten is weten and gezellig.
For real. Meten is weten. Gezelligheid kent geen krijt. Oh my god. Wow, really? Really? Okay. Okay, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I have rarely heard that. Like, the first one, sure. When you're like working on something and someone is gonna say, yo, is this correct? Or should I don't know, measure this? It's like, mate is weten is like, what's that saying? Measure twice, cut once. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then The second one, gezelligheid kent geen tijd. That's probably a reason for people just to get more drunk. Let's be honest about that.
Gezelligheid kent geen tijd. How was that, Dutchies? Terrible?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. It's just I feel like everyone just over pronunciates a lot, you know? But it was pretty good, yeah.
Good. Well, you're gonna get what I give. Anyway, the country has about 17.5 million people and is the
Jesus.
most densely populated nation in Europe. About 77% of the population identifies as Dutch, to whatever extent that may mean, whereas 10% are other Europeans, and the remainder are made up of other people groups, mostly Turks, Indonesians, as well as
Yeah, we're like America. We got like everyone. We got like everyone, bro. We got people from Asia. We got people from Europe. We got people from America. We got people from... I don't know. I think that's it, right? No, there are 4, right? There are 4 continents. Or 3. I was gonna... Oh, Africa, of course. Duh, Africa. Yeah, we got literally everyone. And somehow our food is trash. Fuck's sake.
the Surinamese, and surprisingly, even some Americans. They use the euro as their currency, they use the Type C and F plug outlets, and they drive on the right side of the road. Now, we all know that Dutch is the official language of the Netherlands. However, if you speak English, you should have no problem at all visiting. Netherlands has the highest proficiency in English out of any non-English official country in the world. Somewhere around 9 out of 10 Dutch people claim they can comfortably speak English, and around 94% of the country...
Judge for yourself. Judge for yourself, man. I swear, like, the moment you start speaking English to someone here, 9 out of 10 times you'll get a pretty reasonable, or not reasonable, pretty acceptable level of English back. Pretty acceptable. Unless you can hear someone talking like this, then you know he is not that good in English. Alright? So when they have like the whole Dutch accent really embedded in their English, they're not that good at English, but you can still understand them. So, you know, it's not like it's useless. So yeah, pretty much everyone knows English here.
Is in some way bilingual. Geography Anna told me a joke. Many times Dutch kids will ask their parents,
Hey mom,
Yes, honey.
why do we have to learn English, but the British don't have to learn Dutch?
Because
Dutch is a weird ass Listen, man. You don't want to learn Dutch, alright? Because it's a dumb language. Like, it's a dumb language that, like, almost no one speaks. So, why would you want to learn Dutch unless you're gonna move here? Like, there's no reason for someone to learn Dutch unless you're gonna move here. Like, I mean, English is like a world language. Like, the whole world, technically, can speak English. But it's not like Dutch is like a universal language. No, it's only spoken in the Netherlands, which is like one of the most smallest countries in Europe. Like, come on, man. Stupid.
our ancestors decided it would be a great idea to trade New York for Suriname and one small island in Indonesia.
It's important to note, though, that there are 2 other regional languages accepted in Dutch society. They are Frisian, spoken in the northern Friesland region, and the other being Papiamento, a Dutch Creole spoken in the ABC Islands. And it's already kind of well known that the Dutch are the tallest people on average in the world, men averaging around 6'1".
Yeah, I don't have Dutch DNA, bro. I'm like 5'5". Look. I am like less tall than the average woman in the Netherlands. Like, I didn't pick the right parents, man. I did not pick the right parents.
And women around 5'7". And once again, here's 2016 Vincent explaining.
Latest studies have shown that natural selection has been the biggest reason. Being tall stood equal to being more athletic, successful, and healthy. Many educated men start families after their studies. Fast forward a couple of years, with length being very heritable, and the result is a nation of giants. Yeah, we're outbreeding short people.
Religion in the Netherlands is interesting because historically,
Yeah. Take that. Okay. Man, you don't understand the struggle of being a little manlet in Netherlands, alright? Like, everyone is like at least 5'9", 5'10", maybe even more than that. And then you're like, hey, what's good? I'm 5'5". 5.
Historically, they used to be predominantly Christian, mostly Protestant, but today about half the population identifies as unaffiliated, which depending on who you ask could be anything from the largest unaffiliated group, agnostics, at about 34%, to the growing number of eiatists at around 28%, which is kind of like a technical term for spiritual but not religious. Otherwise, Islam at about 5% of the population is mostly practiced by Turkish and Indonesian communities. Christianity, although not practiced regularly by most of the people, still plays a heavy cultural role in the Netherlands. Holidays like Christmas, Easter, Pentecost, and Ascension are still celebrated by everyone in
oh my lord, bro. Alright, take it from a Dutch person, alright? This has to go. For real, bro. This has to go. I swear, this is no. I don't care. Like, everyone who defends this, saying it's a tradition, you shouldn't mess with it. Bro! This is so wrong. Listen, my solution has always been this. Just make, like, the red guy, Sinterklaas, alright? Just make him black. Boom! Problem solved. Problem solved, alright? Because, like, the whole blackface thing is so that, usually it's celebrated, with, people you know, but the children can't know who they are, so that's why they have the whole blackface thing going on, because like there are small communities and everyone knows each other in like little ass villages, you know. So if you just make the main man black, which gets rid of the whole white man slave thing, it's solved. Like, but don't make him black like those guys, alright? Just make it. But then we have to, I don't know, it's just weird, man. Like, you might as well just get rid of it, man. Like, come on, just celebrate Christmas or some shit. Like, that's just a fat guy in a fucking sled getting pulled by flying deer. There's nothing racist about that, at least.
In a Dutch manner. At one point, they were a vast empire that spanned across every inhabited continent. Australia was at one point called New Holland. New Zealand, named after...
Wait, what? New Holland? Oh, okay. So we're... Wait, so like one of the most dangerous countries ever was once called New Holland. Well, okay. Yo, I'm learning so much from this video. It's crazy.
After the Zeeland province, Tasmania, named after this Dutch guy, New York was once called New Amsterdam, and so
Nah,
on.
shut up. Shut up. No way. No way. No, you're kidding me. New York. Nah. For real? Okay, yo, that's crazy.
Otherwise, what is the Dutch way of doing things? Many of you guys, the Dutch geography peeps, have told me there's a Dutch saying, act normal, which is ironic considering that they are almost anything but normal.
Wait, what? Hold up. What did he say?
They told me there's a Dutch saying, act normal.
Is that a saying or is that just a suggestion? Like, what? Like if you do some dumb shit, I'm gonna say, yo, what the hell? What are you doing? Right? You're gonna tell someone off. Like, bro, act normal. What? I don't know what this is. I guess. I mean, some things are, I'm just like, you know what? I don't see it. I don't see it as a really important thing. But hey, I mean, we do say it. That's for a fact.
Which is ironic considering that they are almost anything but normal. And here's random
Oh, you're gonna, okay, you're gonna say that, huh? You're gonna tell us we are weird. Assuming you're American, alright? I'm not saying you are. I'm assuming, okay? You sound like it, so, or you're Canadian. If you're Canadian, you're good. But if you're not, you're gonna call us weird? Us. Oh man, yo. Americans, man. I feel like their ego is just too big to acknowledge how crazy they are. Like,
explain culture stuff.
Historically, the Dutch have always kind of had a counter-traditional mindset.
hey, look at that name. Hannah Rose Homberg. That's a Dutch name, bro. That's a Dutch thing. Okay, cool.
shaped the way they developed as a nation. For one, they are one of the few remaining monarchies left in the world. Technically, a unitary parliament.
Yeah, cool. Really rich cheerleaders. Come on, man. I swear to God, like, the king can't do shit in this country. Like, legit. The only thing he does is like keep healthy relationship with the other countries. That's literally the only thing he is doing, because the rest is like the first and the second room, or whatever the fuck it's called in English. They are ruling this country. Like, the king has absolutely nothing to say. Not like, unlike in UK, where like the queen can just come in and decide something because she wants to. No, that doesn't work here.
Constitutional monarchy that limits the royal powers. And the
Yes.
people generally like their king. He even has a holiday
That's cap. That's cap. But I guess it is not. It's cap for me, I guess. Whatever.
to himself, and the entire country wears the national color of orange. Of
I
course, the
don't.
country is known for being a frontrunner in passing what many in the world see as controversial laws. They were the first country to legalize same-sex marriage. They have regulated legal prostitution, euthanasia.
I feel like I don't get that whole thing. Like, why is that? Why can't they get married? Like, what is stopping, or what is like morally incorrect about someone marrying someone of the same sex? Like, why is that your business? I don't get it. Like, just leave them be, all right? Unless they like, I don't know, do something that makes your life unlivable. It's not your problem. It's not your business, bro. If a man and a man wants to marry, let them. Like, bro, they are wasting money on marriage, not you. What the hell?
And they have a policy of tolerance towards recreational soft drugs like marijuana. People 18 years or older are allowed up to 5 grams on them, otherwise it's a misdemeanor. They are world renowned for excelling in field hockey, speed skating, and volleyball teams. Sailing is, of course, one of their longest pastimes. They even
Volleyball? Okay, I didn't know that.
have a huge festival once every 5 years called the Sailed Amsterdam Festival. For some reason, it's common
For real? I've never heard of that before, but sure. Yeah.
for people to give birth in their own homes as opposed to a hospital. About 1/3 of all babies are born this way.
What about those clog things?
Ah, yes. When
Oh,
the
here we
past, they
go.
actually served a very useful purpose. They were worn by farmers, fishermen, and artisans in the past to protect their feet from nails, fish hooks, and other sharp objects. Today, they are mostly sold as souvenirs, and
Yep.
very few people actually wear them. But they're
Very few. Basically no one. No one, bro. No one. No one.
pretty cool.
Oh, and hey Anna, what's up with all those spinny windmill thingy mabobbers?
Ah, yes, the iconic symbol of the Netherlands. Well, many of these historic windmills were actually used to pump out excess water to reclaim the land that they now use for farming, all before electricity. And as for music,
Actually, I got this one. Barb said I could have my own segment
Electronic
in the show
music,
now
probably,
instead
right?
of just being a one-liner guy.
Yeah, that's right. Keith has been upgraded, so yeah.
well, enjoy it.
Well, that just happened. Again. I guess everybody
Okay.
has superpowers now.
Historically speaking, the Dutch contributed much to the Baroque period at the end of the Renaissance, with numerous composers, organ players, and vocalists rooted in Christianity. Traditional clog dancing was also a cool way to add percussion to folk music in rural areas. Today, however, even though there are
Yeah,
many genres the
I know.
Dutch enjoy, electronic music reigns supreme. Most of the
Hey, I'm not. I wouldn't say. I mean, most probably, right? Yeah, it's general, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not my thing, but most people like it, I guess.
best well-known DJs in the EDM scene across the world.
Damn,
are
there are a
from the
lot.
Netherlands. And the Amsterdam Dance Event, ADE, is the world's top and largest electronic music conference. So if you come out here, get
Okay.
ready to get shocked with some musical electricity.
Thank you, Keith. And speaking of the development of the Netherlands over time, let's talk about history in the quickest way I can put it. Hamburg and Bronze Age cultures, Iron Age with Celt and Germanic groups, Gallic wars, the Romans come in, Frankish kingdoms, Charlemagne, blah blah blah. Friesland once had a Viking ruler, Lotharingia, Holy Roman Empire, confusing Burgundian and Spanish Habsburg and city-states, the Spanish takeover, Dutch revolt, 80 years of war against Spain, this dude is a hero, Golden Age and stock market, Dutch East India Company, exploring years,
Right.
Dutch Empire, Napoleon drama, Vienna. Belgium breaks away. Luxembourg breaks away. World War I, relatively neutral. World War II, attacked by Germans, not neutral.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more history about this shit I didn't know, man. What the hell?
Decolonialism after the war, mining golden age, founding co-members of the European Coal and Steel Community, which would later become the EU. Government encourages over 500,000 people to move out. Euro adopt.
Yeah, we are full, all right. So if you were planning to move here after seeing this video, don't, all right, because we are full. All right, we are just a tiny country, which like you heard it. We have like 17.5 million people. That makes no sense, bro. I mean, it does make sense considering like we have a lot of, you know, houses that like are literally against each other. Like we are a condensed. Why can't I say it? Condensed. God damn it. Condescended. No. Oh, condensed.
Condensed.
Yeah, condensed. The hell? Stupid. A really condensed country. Because everyone is just living next to each other. Yeah.
And here we are today. Some notable people you guys, the Dutch geography people, suggest we mention might include people like William of
Okay, yeah.
Orange, the first king. Michael de Ruyter, possibly the most famous painters, Vincent van Gogh and Rembrandt. And
Hey, he said it right. He actually said it right. Almost, at least. I mean, we're not gonna like expect people to say Van Gogh. Like, no one's gonna pronounce that, bro. No one is would be able to pronounce that shit. Like, it sounds like you're choking, bro. Yo, who's that? Oh, that's Van Gogh. Stupid, bro.
Anthony van Leeuwenhoek, Willem Barents, Abel Tasman, Anne Frank, Max Verstappen, Glennis Grace, Dick Bruna, these soccer players, these skaters, and of course the royal family. And of course there's so many others I could have mentioned. Of course I butchered all the pronunciations, but we're really running out of time and we gotta finish this marathon. So without further ado, let's see who the Netherlands hangs out with.
Oh. Who we hanging out
Now,
with?
there's a reason why it's called
Pretty much
going
everyone.
Dutch when paying for a meal. The Netherlands likes to share. Systematic and mathematically equivalent to what is
Share? Bro, there are people here who literally ask money back for 15 cents, bro. What you mean share? Nah, we are greedy as fuck, bro. Some people really be doing the most, bro. Like for example, you just I don't know, buy a drink, all right? And someone asks you, yo, can you buy me a drink too? Because, you know, I've got my wallet, or I'm broke right now, so I'll what you call it? I'll pay you back, you know? That's normal, right? But then there are like people who like they're eating something and they're like, oh, can I have a bite? And then they have a bite, and then later he comes home and the same guy that offered him a bite ask him for like, I don't know, 15 cents because he took a bite of his sandwich. And I swear, I've seen it happen. It's not cap. I've seen this shit happen, alright? And they are serious. They really want that 15 cents back because you took a bite of their sandwich. Oh my god, bro. It's so weird.
owed to each based on the merit they've earned. First of all, pretty much all the former colonies have some kind of amicable relation to the Netherlands. The Afrikaans language in South Africa is basically just an Africanized version of Dutch. Tons of
Okay, cool.
Surinamese and Indonesians have been migrating to the Netherlands for decades. Otherwise, the USA and Canada are very close friends as well. During World War II, the royal family actually took refuge in Canada, and Canada actually quickly changed the law in which the hospital was temporarily considered extraterritorial so that the princess could be born Dutch. To this day, the Netherlands sends tons of flowers every year in gratitude. For the US, the two go way back all the way to New Amsterdam before it was New York. The Dutch have immigrated to the US for centuries. 5 American presidents have been of Dutch descent. They are each other.
5? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You're telling me like 5 presidents of the United States have been of Dutch descent? Okay.
There's third largest
Interesting.
direct foreign investors. They are both charter members of NATO since 1949, and overall, in most global affairs, the two usually work together as close allies. With Germany, it's like a funny love-hate relationship. Like the two share so much historically, both being under the same influences like the Western Roman Empire, the Franks, and even their first king, William of Orange, belonged to a German royal house. Then again, World War II was kind of like a jerk move. And the Dutch
Oh, so that's why it's in the fucking... What you call it? I forgot the name. That's why that part is in the national anthem. Okay, real quick. Alright. So you got this, right? This is like the lyrics of our what you call it? Alright, I forgot the name again, damn it. National anthem, that's it, yeah. Okay, so. Oh, you can't see shit, hold up. I'm sorry. Yeah. So got Wilhelmus van Nassau, ben ik van Duitsend bloed. I never understood that part. Because this is Wilhelmus van Nassau, that's the name. Then ben ik, I am van Duits bloed, from Dutch blood or descent. I never understood that. But now I get it. Oh my god, yo, I swear, man, I'm learning so much from this video. It's crazy.
never really forgot about it, but nonetheless they've moved on and today things are fine. Germany is their largest trading partner, both in imports and exports. Many Germans and Dutch cross over and visit, study, live, and have families with each other's countries. When it comes to their best friend, however, almost every single Dutch person I have talked to has said their little brother they love picking fun on and calling stupid, Belgium, or at least specifically the northern Flanders region of Belgium where the Dutch speakers are. And many see the Flanders region as just an extension of the Dutch realm. The royal families love each other. King William Alexander even bestowed the Knight Grand Cross to King Philip and his wife. Flemish and Dutch people have been intermarrying and cooperating side by side since the beginning, and even after Belgium's independence, they've still clung on as the only two Dutch official-speaking nations in Europe. And even then, Belgium is only half Dutch-speaking, so they really can't afford to sever ties. In conclusion, the lowest nation in Europe with the tallest people on Earth, and with centuries of discovery, invention, innovation, and tradition, it's no wonder why the Dutch say they keep their heads above water. Stay tuned, New Zealand.
Oh my god, you had to make a pun like that, bro. For real? Okay.
Is coming up next. So once again, Vincent, thank you so much for being in this episode. Our favorite Dutchman, you have made your country proud.
Dutch punch!
What was that? Touch punch, okay. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this video, because I did. God damn, bro, what the hell? There was so much information in this video. It's crazy. Like, legitimately, it's crazy. Alright, big shout out to the guys of Geography now. I still can't say it for some reason. Geography. Why can't I say it? Anyway, I learned a lot from this video alone. Like if you fuck with like the Netherlands, apparently like 3 million people do. I don't know why, because I don't know, but everyone says about their own country, unless you're American, right? Like, oh, why would you care about my country? Like, we only have this and this and this. And then Americans are like, yo, we got this, you should visit and shit. Oh man. Anyway, it was really really informational. Goddamn, solid video, man. It was a really solid video with a lot of information. It wasn't boring at all. At least I didn't think it was boring. Most videos are like about like history and shit like that are like boring in my opinion, but it was actually, they kept it interesting, you know, like the visuals were nice. It was like really clear, you know, the information wasn't really fake, if you will. It was just, yeah, it was just really good. I can't really say anything else, to be honest. Like, it was just really good.